Any secrets? I do not believe there's any secrets.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
And then they celebrated by dancing. Okay, that's ish where I came from. Hello, human. Kind of neat looking. Oh, you're not a very good vamp. Oh my god! Your hand. Sir? I don't think you've been trained to use that properly. Yeah, no, you're just,
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
can't go higher. Whoa! Did I just assume incorrectly? No, okay. When there's only one thing to move, you basically just move it to the opposite corner and jump.
And therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Yeah, right, he's gonna pop up at me, but honestly, meh. Come on, open the door. What a lovely staircase. I'd love to see it. 100%. Okay. Okay. Good jump. Did great. That stick's gone forever. No, not close enough. Hey, don't eat all the souls. I'm hungry too. You run away. I don't want to talk about it. If I'm having this much trouble with this jump, the game's about to become very funny for some people. I should be fine. I'm good at this. I promise. I promise I'm good at these games. Never not had it. Yeah, I feel better now. Take that. Okay. We're back in action. Yeah, no, you actually don't need to kill everything. In fact, it's generally like a lot of things you can just run by.
These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
Which begs the question. And, like, my first time through, you don't question it, whatever, it's just, oh, video game mechanics. So, I'm a vampire who has, to quote him directly right then, fettered too long in the spectral realm. Did he... Because he made it sound like he gave me these powers. But then that's a very desiccated, low-born, de-evolutionized vampire that died, and then it eats souls. So how special can I be? Just one of those, because the whole series is very intrigue and manipulation and, okay, I'm the best. So, and like, Raziel just kind of takes everything at face value at this point, because he's mad about his execution, as one would be. Please. And then, like, right now, he's mad about the annihilation of his clan, so he's not really thinking about things. But it's just interesting to me that even early on in this game, the Elder God makes it, oh, I revived you, I gave you these powers, now you can go and make things right. 40 minutes into the game, and he's like, oh, here's a vampire. They eat souls when they're here for too long. Just something to think about while we continue. This puzzle, when I was younger, took me forever. I don't legitimately know how long I spent in this room. You know what? Yeah, it actually will be quicker. Oh. Give me a second. I had to eat my snack pack. Didn't really get to show him off at all, but he's blue and sparkly there because he had been impaled for so long that he was he was one of the spectral vampires, and their thing in that world is if they hit you, they create a, I don't know what they call it, like a soul link, and it is constantly draining your is constantly draining your health, and if they are revived in the material realm, after becoming a spectral realm vampire, they retain that soul link ability. It's actually kind of neat shit, I think. I think it's cool. Okay, now the thing that always got me on that puzzle was you would lower the platform, you would move the block, you would come here, you would climb up there, and you would go back to the material plane. And then you would come here, and now that this one's higher, you would jump on that one. In the material plane, you have weight, you affect the world. So then it lowers this one down and raises the other one up. The simple, should have understood what was going on solution is just be in the spectral plane where you can affect the world. And we are stuck here until I regenerate. How are you? Here we are. Be ready for all of the block puzzles. That is, for better or worse, because like, I love the games. I loved them then, I love them now. I will 100% always overlook pretty much any flaw. It's a lot of sliding puzzles, flipping boxes. Sliding boxes, flipping boxes, sliding it into a hole. And for better or worse, I don't know. It's dated. If a game came out today with this exact same mechanic, I'd be like, well, this is boring. But playing this game from 20 plus years ago, and I'm like, I'm so happy to be back. Nope. I love seeing the top block like shift while it slides. Okay. If I throw you in the water when I come back and do stuff in the spectral realm, you'll be annoying, so you just stay. Skip. I love the palette changes, like how things shift and warp in the spectral realm. Have I made... Okay, I was like, have I made a mistake? I'll take that. Good adventures go left. Oh man, that sucks. No, that'd just be mean. Oh. Glad to see your wrist is doing better than your friend's. Those are very much games from the age of, is it interactable? Interact with it. Just push the buttons. I also find it funny that, like, these are clearly not objects that are moving. It's just like a repetition, I guess. It's an animation on loop, and it's not a smooth loop. Hello. Alright. Nah, actually I don't need to kill you. Moving on. Alright, let's see if that... Okay, let's stand in the right place. Ah. That one looked a little different, and now we're going down a hole. Yeah, the follow cam's a little awkward at times. Please? Wait, please? I genuinely hope that we get the other, at least the other 3 games, remaster, remade. Genuinely, don't. I don't care which. I think I'm of the opinion that I would prefer. Okay, hear me out. I would love for them to remake the original Blood Omen, but man, I would be so happy if they remade it, and then they just had, like, the original version just on, like, in that game. Because I want to be able to play the original, because, I mean, that's what I grew up with, that's what I fell in love with, but also a 2020 whatever, a 2030 whatever remake of Blood Omen would also just be incredible. So I would like both. I would love to see a sequel, but for me, it doesn't make sense for them to make. It doesn't make sense to make a sequel without giving the other games, unless it's a series reboot, because there's a lot. Like, so the first Blood Omen, there's a little bit of deceit, there's a little bit of time travel, there's a little bit of setup. This game, it's fairly straightforward. And it's Kain's the bad guy, go kill Kain. Kain's maybe not fully the bad guy. But starting with Soul Reaver 2, you get into... starting with Soul Reaver 2, you get into all of the, like, time wibbly-wobbly stuff of betrayal and deceit, and maybe there's aliens, and all these things. So I feel like if they were to do a direct sequel, we have to get at least Defiance. Blood Omen 2, yes-ish. It's kind of the black sheep of the family, because honestly, Blood Omen 2 only happens because of the end of Soul Reaver 2. I'll explain it when we get there. But I want more.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone
Ain't no lips here.
sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
So this is my handsome little brother. Okay. Alright, so none of that works. Come on in, water's fine. Melchiah. Hey, there you are. Okay. Interesting. Yep, yep. Super, super happy about that. Looking great. A little bit of a shortcut. Oh, sorry. Kind of buried the lead on that one. I can't believe you still fell for it. Oh no. Oh, I was up here. Shenanigans. Would you go inside of this thing that you, like, outside of game mechanics have no reason to have?
Tell me, Melchiah.
Awesome.
Where can I find Kain?
The Master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Why is this a thing? Why does he have this here?
I am released.
I mean, I suppose the only thing I can think, and again, it's a giant people blender, so, like, reasonable is not reasonable, but, like, does he just put lots of people in there to grind them into a paste?
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
You guys heard it. He said I'm endowed.